Welcome back to the Brodie podcast. I'm your host, Daniel. Today joined by our co-host, Kevin.
What's going on, yo?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm in shambles.
Shambles.
Why?
What
But it's
possible
alright, bro.
reason would you have to be in shambles?
Sorry, man.
It's all right.
It's okay. I have to keep I have to convince myself it's okay.
But Kevin, tell us why, please. Tell us why. What is this reason?
I actually suffer from short-term memory loss, so I don't
Oh.
remember exactly what happened.
Oh.
But
Let me remind you then. The series for the Spurs and Knicks is currently 3-1. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit in shambles.
it would have been cool if it just didn't happen the way it did, though. If you guys didn't watch the game yesterday, the Spurs officially go in the record books for one of the reasons that you don't want to be in the record books. They have officially choked the biggest lead in NBA history, and you heard that right. It's never been done before. It's the first time. This Knicks team, hey, round of applause, man. They got heart. They legit had pulled out the comeback, the best comeback of all, I would say,
The greatest comeback of all.
time in the finals, at least for sure. So kudos to the Knicks. We're going to deep dive into the whole situation, but I wanted to show off my little New York.
What the hell? I've been here for a cool minute, and I did not see that at all.
Man, just wanted to show off that, hey, we rep New York. I was always on the Knicks.
Yo, this is actually crazy. Yo, that's actually insane.
I'm actually born and bred, so I have to beat your ass now.
Take off that Spurs jersey.
Like every New York fan
Oh,
right now.
hell no.
But I did want to show that off.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Well, I feel like I kind of deserve it for how much I was talking, like this
I
entire
guess.
series. That it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, at the end of the
We
day,
should have done it after the series was over and you had to come in a full Nick uniform.
would've
That
been-
would have been actually sick.
That's what I'm saying.
But, like,
this is the most New York I could get right now.
You would have to come in like in a full Jose
Yeah.
Alvarado
I
uniform.
almost thought like of wearing like if I had a do-rag and then the Spider-Man mask, because I have that.
Whoa,
You know, that
whoa.
guy that does the interviews with the Henny and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know who I'm talking.
Yeah.
But
Every New Yorker?
Yeah.
Yo! What the hell?
right now, that city, dude, I can't. You wouldn't be able to tell New York won based off the amount of destruction that's happened. Like after these wins, it's insane.
All the memes of like the Avengers Assemble and the Justice League and the
I
Minions.
saw a funny video of Spider-Man calling Batman, like two creators calling each other, and it's like
We need it.
Spider-Man's like getting his ass whooped. And then Batman's just like, what's happening? And then he's telling him, what can be worse than Thanos? And then he goes, New York just won the finals.
Batman's
And
like,
Batman
holy
just
crap.
orders the Hellbat suit. It was really funny.
That was a
I'm
Bat
dying.
family real quick.
Yeah, hey, but shout out these New York fans, bro. Like you guys are a menace, but like the ones that are enjoying it, 27 years is a very long time to wait for a championship. But
The ones who are not beating up elderly people and ripping jerseys
nah,
and
fuck
stuff
that.
like
The
that.
ones that are beating the fuck out of
Oh, yo!
we New York.
No. The ones who are not doing all that,
I support all the.
you
all
guys are
that
sick.
ski
You guys
mask
are
energy, bro.
pumping energy into the freaking
That's the
arena.
city, bro.
Like, it's crazy. I literally saw the hard cam
are these-
shaking.
What are these old people doing in the streets right now?
I've actually never seen a hard cam shake except in like a wrestling event when they're so loud. This arena got so loud the hard cam started wiggling. I'm like, what the hell, bro?
Did you notice?
I thought they were gonna-
We're gonna get into the game now, but like, did you
Nah,
notice
forget the
crowd,
game.
Did you notice the crowd throughout the game? No one left. It's probably because they had to pay like 10 G's to be there.
Boy, they
But,
had
like,
to sell
no
their
one
house. They had to
left.
sell their car. How are they gonna get
Down
home?
30, bro. Everyone had everyone's parlays were just like
Yeah, you're gonna tell me our parlays cooked like this? Looking
In
at
the- in
Jalen
the first
Brunson.
half?
Please, Brunson, please.
praying to OG and Anobi. You know those memes where it's like that one kid by his locker and it's like stun on these hoes and it's a picture of like the player. It's just like OG right there and it's just like go stun on these
I've
hoes.
never seen that meme in my
So
life.
great. Everyone that understands,
They all chuckled at it.
you guys chuckled at it.
What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about this damn game, to be honest. I'm done talking about this series until it goes to 7. If it goes to 7,
wow.
then it's like I'm coming in H-Town, San Antonio, SA, just but
Do you want to give like a quarter by quarter thing, or do you want to do?
you can do a half and half.
You want to do half and half?
First half, the Spurs had an amazing
First
run.
half right and wrongs, and the second half right and wrongs.
Everything went right for the Spurs in the first half,
Okay. Okay, so we'll do first half.
and everything went wrong for the Knicks.
What was going right with the Spurs? What would you say?
They hit a record half of threes. In
They're
the
just
game. I can't give you the exact number, but it's like Devin Vassell had like 18 points in the first half. Wemby had almost 20 points.
when Vassell went 3 for 3 on the threes, bro. I was like, well, this is
Castle had a slower game, but his defense, he set the tone. Like everyone was engaged. Everyone was engaged. The one
and
thing,
a winning half.
yeah, it was great.
Nearly scored an 80, I think.
Yeah,
So like, bro, that
they
should be.
scored 28 points in the second half. I don't even want to talk about the first half because the first half doesn't matter.
It does matter because that's the key.
It gives
of
concept.
like,
It gives context to like to the Knicks coming back, like the comeback.
but it
being
shows you the
amazing.
team that the Spurs are. They're
Young, youthful.
yo, that scared the crap out of me, bro.
Daniel's just hearing like a
Yo,
neighbor.
a neighbor. That sounded like you had someone hiding in the closet, bro. It's like your
For
roommate.
context, I don't have anyone in
Yo.
the closet.
Except, oh, never mind. Anyways, it showed the team that the Spurs can be and making these threes and going, like, being physical, running them down. Like, all that offense, bro, we know they can be. That's the first time you kind of, not the first time, but since game 3 that you saw them play, like, the OKC series when they were, like, running them down and stuff like that. And then you get
the
the
third
Knicks. No. Then you get the Knicks playing as we seen them before play, where they can't buy a bucket. They're trying to chuck every shot like it means like that point's gonna give them 10 points. Like that shot's gonna bring them back. You see a lot of ISO ball. You see a lot of lazy turnovers.
They stayed poised though. I don't know. The Knicks just weren't making as many threes as the Spurs were. Like it's not like the Knicks played a terrible half. Like they still put up buckets.
They couldn't defend nothing, bro. So it's a pretty terrible half if you can't defend.
Yeah, I don't think it was like also like terrible defense. Like the Spurs were just making ridiculous. Like they were just making everything. They couldn't.
Yeah,
miss.
but you need to up your defense in order to stop that bleeding, and
which they did in the second half.
Yeah, without looking at the second half, going into it, it looked like, yo, this is after Cat got those 2 first fouls like right off the bat in the first minute of the game. Kind of felt like this game was over because then you had to see like the coach's view on that. Like, how are you gonna rotate this center rotation now? You saw minutes from Jeremy Sohan. You saw minutes from
Those were really
Mitchell
bad
Robinson. I forgot the name of the other center behind Mitchell Robinson, but he played a couple minutes and he got an early foul. And it's like, bro, what the heck are you guys supposed to do at this point? This, like to your point last time, you're seeing a Cat that can't get those early fouls and needs to get at the bucket, and he got those fouls and he's a non-factor for the team after
Yeah.
that. He can't get into his shot.
He needs to be engaged for a bit, which in the second half he was a little bit more, but
that's going to the first half of like those are your issues and your struggles going in to playing into those first 2 quarters. How do you come back from that? How do you even play that? And it's pretty tough to even continue the game when your main center is collecting fouls after fouls after fouls. You can't buy a bucket. Mikal Bridges is a non-factor again after I said he wasn't going to have the same type of game, and he did. Like,
what's crazy is that I was like, hey, if this happens again, like this should be, and I felt really good because remember last game I predicted like a 15-point cushion. I was like the Spurs continue continue on a roll because it's like there's moments in games that you see that this is clearly the better team. Like it's like when it comes to their talent level, what shots they can make and what the scheme can be. But sometimes this team can be so frustrating because they are younger. Their star can't be the one that bails them out every single time. Unfortunately, Wemby just isn't at that level right now where it's like you can just give him a bucket, like give him the ball and you are for sure like a Jalen Brunson. Sometimes it feels like once he touches the damn rock, if he gets it off a screen, it's cooks. Like it's like once he gets to his left, it's over. He's gonna get a foul. If he like every shot he was putting up, every shot that OG I felt like was shooting for 3, I was screaming at my screen because it's like, why are we letting OG shoot threes, man? He's automatic right now. In this series, it feels like I haven't seen him miss.
He can't miss.
So it was so frustrating to see that if they play one complete game, and I'm not saying the Spurs have to have this type of half to win a whole game. If they played a complete game, Daniel, I feel like the Spurs would be winning comfortably. Where it's like they're not winning by like 2 or by the last shot, but it's like we get into the foul game and stuff like that. Like the Knicks have like a possession where it's like game 3, where it's like, you know, you're up 9 with 2 minutes left and stuff like that. But it feels like this team is just too immature at that point, where it's like, obviously we're going to talk about the boneheaded mistakes that happened towards the end of the game. But we saw, again, going into the third quarter, if you're done talking about the first half, but
We can move on to the second half.
like going into the third, it felt like, okay, they're chipping. Once you get a lead down to 18, 19 from it being 29 points and feeling like a balloon, it feels like they really just couldn't gain any momentum in terms of the Spurs anymore. Like we were seeing turnover after dumb play, after quick 3, and that's what the frustrating part was. In football, let me give you a great analogy, is that when you're up 2 scores or something like that, what do smart teams do after that? They try to milk the clock.
Yeah, play defense and just
And
milk
run the
everything.
ball. You try to get first downs, continue just short things, get the change, don't put the ball in danger, run the rock, and then by the time the team, if the other team could even catch some momentum, what happens? It's too late. They don't have enough time. By the end of the like they have to, like, you know, you can go 4 straight downs and
You're forcing them to put themselves in the position of turning the ball over,
You're also
throwing the Hail Marys.
Yeah,
like
you're
type
also in a
plays.
position where you kind of still have that control. You're going to have that last drive to make that decision where it's like, are we going to go for it? Are we going to continue to just, hey, we're going to play a safer game? You get to make that decision on how you either win or lose that game, even if they catch up. Does that make sense? Controlling the clock.
The ball
Worst case
is
scenario.
in your court.
Yeah. And I feel like with the Spurs, you saw, I don't know if you're feeling the same way watching this game, because now that we're doing the pod, I feel like I'm watching it more from like an analysis standpoint, not as a fan anymore. But I saw quick chucks, man, from Devin Vassell, Julian Champagny. Like they were getting the rock, touching it, and if they felt like there was someone open, I was seeing like a terrible 3 go up every single time. They got 3 happy at that point.
Yeah, those moments really felt like you should hold the rock, get a better look. But I don't know if, again, going back to their immaturity and their inexperience, that they felt like they needed the bucket ASAP, and they were forcing it and forcing it and forcing it. And like you said, a smart team is milking the clock, getting their timely buckets, and extending the lead or keeping the lead at where it's at, basically. Treating that lead like it's at 0.
Because if you're just going to shoot a 3 every time, you can milk 23 seconds and then get that 3 in the last second, you know? Like, it's just like, but I feel like we're on the same page where it's just like, it's that lack of experience or also Mitch Johnson, it was a bad game plan going into the third. And it was a bad game plan going into the fourth. And I mean, there was like, it was terrible. And like I said,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, you can just, like, all my last points on the whole game entirely is, like, because the fourth is a bunch of more continuation. Momentum is a real thing. And I feel like the Spurs couldn't shut it down with the timeout, couldn't shut it down with anything. That crowd got into it. Once you let that lead go into 15, get cut to 15, going into the fourth, you let it get to 11 really quickly, like, because they're chucking up those quick shots. Like, at the end of the game, like, you're almost like kind of pulling for OG and Brunson, because you know it's like you have that feeling. I was watching it and I was sick to my stomach, where it was just like they're like, you know, it's inevitable. They almost felt inevitable, like they were gonna pull this off. Like there's no way they were gonna come down from 29 and lose by 1.
Yeah, I mean, I had almost the same exact thought as you. When I saw the lead start dwindling down, I think it was Jose Alvarado's 3-pointer in the fourth. That was like...
He also had a great spin move on Champagny, too.
Where I was like, yeah, the Knicks are going to win this. And they were still down. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to come back. I already know it. And little by little, just watching the lead just go from 15 to 5 and then 3. And I'm like, guys. And then they have the lead. They're up 1. And I'm like, what is going on? And like, down in my heart, I expected that to happen. I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna see. And again, calling back to where I told my wife, hey, keep an eye on this team, because in the fourth they really do like giving those runs. And this one was a real example of it, where they were still up and they just continuously let that run just bleed them out. And they lived and died by the three, man.
Well, the
They
Knicks-
lived by it in the
yeah.
first half. It was working, and they died by it in the second half, and it really killed them, man.
I
It
mean, they
was-
still had a chance to win at the very end, but
even in
De'Aaron-
that, you don't even want to put yourself in that situation like that with
But you
that
had,
type of
you
looks.
had the chance to win literally by holding onto the rock, and De'Aaron makes the boneheaded play of going up for the free throw
Well,
or going up for the layup.
going into that, yeah, because
They're up one.
he gets a steal.
He doesn't get the steal. Someone else pokes it out. I think it's
I thought it
either-
was him who got the steal. And
It's
he runs to
Wemby.
it.
He runs to it. He hits it to himself because it's a loose ball. After
Oh,
either-
he hits
yeah.
it to himself. He grabs it, and I honestly, honest to God, bro, I'm like, all right, he's gonna do the quick stop, hook it around,
They still had a
not, no,
timeout,
not even a
I think.
timeout.
Just
That's a
something.
terrible. Hook the ball, run to the corner, and run the clock out as much as you can. Because what are they gonna do in that moment, Kevin? Foul you. They need to. That's the only thing they can do. Foul, and you get your
And
free
low-key,
throws.
they're saying that OG did hit his.
No, he did.
Yeah.
He fouled him. But at the end of the day,
You can't leave
that's
it
a
in-
non-factor.
What did
Who
we
cares?
say last video? You can't leave it in the hands of the refs because the Knicks were also getting a terrible whistle last game.
Whether it was a foul or not, that play was one of the worst plays I've seen in a finals game. Like that goes hand in hand with the J.R. Smith one, low key. But him going up with it just showed like the.
He's
The
a vet. I got no excuse for De'Aaron. He's a vet.
I was about to say maybe he's not the vet for this team.
And
Maybe he's
also-
not the leader for this young squad.
And I know you said like calling a timeout at that point, it sounds like a bad idea. But if like he's losing control, if he's gonna be because he got the ball in the paint, like you know.
No, he got it. He
Yeah.
had possession, and
That's
he
what I'm
chose to
saying.
run it in
Exactly.
there. So there's no calling time out there. When he grabs it and he's running and he runs to the corner, there's no losing like not momentum, but losing like control of the ball. You have control of the ball. All they have to do is come at you and foul you. And I don't know. It's just boneheaded play, bro. Like one of the craziest things I've seen.
Because you don't need to score at that point. You don't even need a point. You're up.
Was that before or after? I'm trying to remember real hard. Wemby misses those free throws.
After.
That's after that, right? And I don't know if that played a factor in his mind where he's like, I don't want to be the second guy to miss 2 free throws. But, bro, why? And then his excuse after when he said, I just thought I can outrun him. Bro, you're hurt. You're hurt and you haven't moved like you have before. Like, you're not moving the same way. That's OG Anunoby. He's going to come at your neck. He's the finals MVP, some would say. Like, he's out here just, bro. I was trying to give him his praise and everything last time, and maybe he's not the vet for this squad, bro. Like, that's just a terrible vet move on his part.
Next year, I think Dylan Harper will be ready to take it over. So, De'Aaron, pack your bags, buddy. Get ready to learn Taiwanese.
Taiwanese,
Something like that, bro.
I mean,
join Dwight Howard doing.
I don't know if there's no trading him. There's none of that, bro.
I don't think anybody. I mean,
There's nobody buying for that contract, dog.
Cleveland, no.
But it doesn't all fall on obviously De'Aaron Fox. It's just that whole squad made mistakes, and that's just one of the highlight of the mistakes.
The only thing is the rest of the squad is young, and you don't expect your vet to make those mistakes.
Yeah, Wemby missing those 2 free throws is very bad also.
Yeah.
Very bad. I can't even chalk it up to hey, he's young.
But that doesn't put him in a position like De'Aaron's put him. Like, you know, it's just like obviously
It does because you're up 1 and now you're down 1 because they made a bucket. Like, it puts them in the position where now you have to score. If he makes those 2, they're up 3. It's a 1-possession game where they're forced to shoot a 3 to tie. You understand me? Like, if he
makes both of them, I think they're
up 3.
They're up 3
'Cause
but
they're
then
up
they
1.
They had a point somewhere in there though because they were only down because they won by 1 with the tip in. So if he tips it in, they tie.
So they were up 1. They didn't score again after that. Nobody scored because he missed 2 free throws.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like if he makes that, they're up because they were down 1 when he was shooting the free throws. I think.
No, they were up 1. The Spurs were up 1. He missed both free throws. It was 0. So 0 points there. They're up 1, and then the tip-in is what makes them come up 1.
Because OG, they win. Okay, so the Knicks
So
won
nobody
by 1.
scored after that. Nobody scored. So that if they tip it in, that's a tie tip-in.
They need the 3. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Would they have tied or would they have still lost?
But no, they would have been up 3. They would have been up 3. The tip-in would have been I mean,
Just like the
1
Knicks
point.
would have still been down 1.
The Knicks would have been down
Yeah,
1.
yeah. Yeah,
So
it just
those are things you, as the number one in Wemby,
And he's
as
gonna,
the
and
baby
he
goat.
deserved it. Yeah, he definitely deserves it.
He can't get away with those. He's just young. He's
He's gonna get grilled for it.
He's literally top 10, bro. Like, we can't just hide around that fact. He missed 2 clutch free throws. Those are very important free throws that he just whiffed. At least one, bro.
You
That
going
puts it as a
overtime?
tie game. But I mean, what? I think we're done talking about.
I'm just
The
like
second half.
depressed.
It just hurts. It just
It
hurts.
really does. It's a shitty way to win, but it was great to watch for the Knicks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that was great basketball.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was
to
crazy.
watch a comeback like that. I was like, nah.
I was able to
watching
catch-
OG go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
This series,
guy can't miss.
I know it says that it's like they're 3-1, but it feels like they've given us 4 really good games.
Like it's 2-2.
Like it almost feels like it should go 7, but the Knicks will probably end it in 5 or 6. Like, you know. Well, what are your predictions for where this series
I
ends?
honestly think next game it's over.
It's over.
I'm predicting like
Comfortable, or is it like more?
it might be comfortable because I'm predicting like the Cavs New York series, that first game, and then how the Knicks next game.
Damn, you think they're gonna get blasted by 30?
I think their morale is so low right now, bro. It has to be.
I still believe.
I don't know about 30, but it
Knicks
could be
in
like
6.
a cool 15. Knicks
They ended in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I think New York will blow up if they ended it in Madison Square Garden. I think the
I
NBA,
say wait, nuke New York before the series ends.
NBA is making the choice to write the script of, you know what, they end it in San Antonio somewhere, not in New York, because New York will self-deplode, like straight boom, implode on itself.
But
But
yeah, guys.
Yeah,
It's
I got
looking
Knicks
real
in.
grim.
I mean, I tried to tell you since the beginning.
You had Spurs in 7 though.
Yeah, but I tried telling you in the beginning, bro. These Knicks fans, bro. These Knicks players, they don't go out easy, dog. I'm a Knick player. I'm a Knick fan. Die hard since day one.
I know you are.
To Jalen Brunson, brother. Oh, I mean, we got to give props to Jalen Brunson, like his like bucket getting, bro. This is
I've
so.
been giving. I told you
I
that
know,
Jalen
but like,
Brunson
let's
is
glaze him a little bit, bro. Let's glaze him. Let's turn him into a Krispy Kreme donut, dog. Like he was.
Jalen Brunson's really good. In the fourth quarter, it almost feels like, damn, every time he touches the rock,
he's
it's like,
moving up the list little by little,
do you
dog.
remember when
little by
not
little?
for me, he was already in my list.
No,
But
I
for
know,
you,
but he's still moving up, bro.
I have him very
he might be
comfortable.
top
I have
5.
him very comfortable in my position. Oh,
He might be top 5.
He's gonna jump from top 15 in your list to top 5 is crazy.
The way when he shot that shot over Wemby, bro, hell yeah, dog. I was like,
It's
get
a
it.
great moment for
Get
sure.
it, bro. Get it.
I think like Jalen has that it factor where it's like this Knicks team has been doing this since last year. You remember that Boston series where it's like they would go down 20 and
Yep.
it was like, all right, here they come. And it's just like he knows how to rally his guys. Like he's a leader. Like Brunson's one of those guys that he probably won't go down as like a top 10 player all time, top 10. Like he'll be like hopefully he gets in that top 5 guard conversation if he wins. Like, you know, like something like that, but it's really hard to be like in that conversation.
Man, he has to be. You know what? He won a ring and he's.
Like all time is tough for a guard.
Oh, all
Maybe-
time?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, whoa. I thought you were
he's
talking
gonna
about
have, like, different
top 5
aspirations.
current guards.
Yeah, he's definitely a top 5 current guard. I'm just saying, like, he's like, but he's
But where? Nah,
he's just been one of those like players that kind of gets a little bit overlooked playing with Luka, but it's just like he's been doing this for a while. This team has been doing this where in terms of like, hey, the only series that they really blew was the Indiana series, and then that costed them a trip to the finals
because they ran into that man.
Halliburton. So it's just like,
But OKC would have whooped them like.
well,
4
we can't
straight.
say that now. We don't
No,
know.
I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah,
if
nah.
they lucky that Spurs won, if OKC won, bro.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
dog. I think
this
it would
team
have been
plays
over.
really good basketball too.
I think that Jalen Williams effect really comes into play in this series.
You're dumb. That guy couldn't.
I'm
even,
the one who told you Knicks were gonna win. You over here getting pissed at me.
Jalen Williams, really? That's who we're talking about? The guy with one leg right now?
Oh,
it
you're
probably still doesn't
insane.
even work.
You're-
Did you see
Yo,
him?
you're insane.
Did you see him
Yo,
game
dog,
6?
you're kind of crazy, bro.
Game 6, he played 18 minutes. Why are we talking about Why? See what I mean? That doesn't. Oh, he was gonna have a bionic leg for the Knicks series.
Yeah, have you seen Love Island? There's a girl on there with a bionic leg, dog.
All right. getting back on board with the Knicks and Jalen Brunson. I just think like every time he touches the rock in terms of the fourth quarter, it feels like it was automatic. Other than that
Bro.
final three that he chucked up, that OG kind of bailed him out with a tip in, but
Kind of.
he
Damn,
did. Well,
bro,
he
he
did.
did, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. But
But
it felt like
that was another thing too, bro. I'm sorry. Wemby, I love you and all, dog. That's not the play to go out there and be versatile and try to guard the main guy. I would have just stuck Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, and just kept them on there. No switching. I don't care. Stay on them hard. Cause your presence down there, whoa, your presence down there is what like is make or break for these drive-ins and stuff like that. I guarantee you, if his presence was down there, OG wasn't have got
I
that
just
ball.
think it was just he was expecting that the time to run out or something like that. I think he just wanted to be involved with the contest because he was like, this is gonna be almost impossible to make on me.
That's just what irritated me. I'm like, bro, your presence is needed down there for those putbacks and stuff like that. It's not out there. But yeah, Knicks in 5, 6.
I say the Spurs get one more.
One more.
I hope. What
What if they get 2 more?
If they get 2, then and it just depends on how they're winning. Then I think they can end this in Madison Square. We seen this Spurs team,
What do you
like I
mean they
said.
can end this? You mean in San Antonio?
Doesn't New York have home
no?
court?
No, that's Spurs. Spurs are the number.
How does home court work when you switch it off? Like when the team's been dominating.
Whoever has the higher seed.
I know, but it's like, doesn't it go like, hey, like, oh, because they're gonna play the game after if they, let's say San Antonio wins next game, then they go back to New York,
And that's
they
game
don't, they don't
6.
stay in New York for game 7. They would go back
No,
to
they go
San
back to
Antonio. They
San
just
Antonio.
okay. I don't know why they always say like, oh, this person just got home court. I think it's for the remaining amount of games is what I'm thinking then, because at that point. New York could end it. It's gonna be like a game.
So you still got the Spurs in you.
Yeah, I think they got it in 6, and then we'll see how that New York games goes. For this segment, we're gonna go over. Damn, we got blessed with a crazy Saturday upcoming. So we
Pretty
got
good Saturday.
Let me break it down for you, Daniel. We got Game 5 in San Antonio, elimination game. Wemby statement game. That's what we're gonna call it.
Wemby statement game.
We got we can call it De'Aaron's redemption arc.
Oh, yo.
Cut him immediately.
It's going to be a long arc.
We got the White House card, which I think you were excited about and want to talk about. We have for UFC for clarification. And then we have more like, what we just had today that just started is the World Cup. And then we have a bunch of games happening on Saturday. I think Brazil is one of those games that happened. So I know a lot of people are excited. Mexico just won. Just to give a brief update on FIFA in general. Mexico just won today to start it off. They won 2-0. Woo! Viva la raza. So we got them up in just to start off. It was great. Everyone called out of work today. So, hyped to see that our team is doing really well. And FIFA will have, like I said, the first round will be a bunch of different teams playing, duking it out. So we're going to see who comes out on top of their subdivisions right now. But just wanted to let you guys know that FIFA has officially started. So get ready to start day drinking. Get ready to start celebrating at 12 p.m. at these random times.
Random times, dog.
More employers get ready to just see everyone disappear for a cool minute. And then we'll get into, obviously, we just talked about the Spurs, Knicks, but do you have any preview, anything that we're thinking with that game?
Nah, I think it's going to be the same thing. Like I said on the last part, it's going to be a Knicks-dominated game. I think Spurs lose, and that's what we're going to call it.
And they're hoisting the trophy in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. So I can make time for the White House card.
Bet.
Yeah.
I got Spurs coming through, and then a dogfight in 6, but most likely that's where Wemby's first finals ends in 6. Unfortunately, I got them winning in New York, and New York separating from the United States because of nuclear implosion at that point. And then we have the White House card. So let's talk about that. We have the main event. We have Ilya Topuria fighting
Do you know the whole card or no?
lightweights. Yes. Fighting
You
at
know
lightweight
it?
against
Damn.
Justin Gaethje. You have Alex Pereira.
Gaethje.
making his heavyweight debut against Cyril Gain.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
I'm
checking your memory
I'm trying
on the
to
cards.
see, like, off the top of
Go
my head,
ahead.
do I have anyone else, like, off the top of my head that I can... Those are my two, like, main fights. It's probably, like, everyone's main fights. You have Derek Lewis just got added to that list, which is really exciting. He's fighting, I'm going to butcher his name, but he's a racist and a douchebag. It's like one of those bigger guys.
He is also 9-0.
Yeah, he had a crazy fight, but he is
Josh Hockett.
He's super annoying.
Yeah, he is.
But Derek Lewis is complete opposite of him, but he's also has the most knockouts in UFC history, so we'll see how that fight goes. I know Donald Trump requested that specific fight to happen because he wanted to see Derek Lewis on the card. I think you have Michael Chandler on there as well.
Dude, you skipped another pretty good fight, but yes,
Pretty good
you have
fight.
Michael Chandler, Mauricio Rufy, you have Bo Nickel, Cal Daukas.
Did he make the actual card or is he on the prelims? Bo Nickel.
No, he's on the card.
Nice. He's a really good grappler. If you guys don't know,
Or is this prelims? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he's on the card.
Who did I miss?
I'll get to it right now.
Oh, okay.
And then you have Diego Lopez and Steve Garcia.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Diego Lopez is one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. He just can't get it done at like that division for some reason against Alex Volkanovski.
Wait, this is on Sunday, brother. This is not Saturday.
It's not Saturday?
It's 6:14, so I can watch the game in peace and then watch this. You missed out Sean O'Malley and
O'Malley's fighting on this card.
Yeah,
Why did they put it on a Sunday?
I don't know, bro.
UFC is always on Saturday.
I don't know, bro, but I'll take
That's
it.
news to me.
All right, let's talk from bottom up. You got Diego Lopez or Steve Garcia?
Diego Lopez.
I'm in agreement. Bo Nickel or Kyle?
Bo Nickel.
You don't give Kyle nothing?
Nah.
I'm going to go Bo Nickel as well. Michael Chandler or Mauricio Rufy?
Mauricio Rufy. I think Michael Chandler just loses like 18
He's
straight.
old.
I want him to go to
He's old.
I want him to have that streak of just losing in the UFC.
He's going to retire with a losing streak. Mauricio, yes. Josh Hockett, Derek Lewis.
I want Derek Lewis to win.
Tell me who's winning. It's Josh Hockett. We both know it.
Yeah, because I thought Derek's last fight, he kind of gave up.
He got knocked out, no?
He kind of just like fell there. It was like one of those
Didn't
weird
he get
things.
hurt?
Yeah, or he was just really gassed.
He gave up.
Yeah.
He lost.
So,
basically knocked out. Sean O'Malley or Ayman Zahabi?
I've seen the other guy fight, and I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think
lie
I've
to you.
seen the other guy fight.
He's Canadian, right, or something like that.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah. He just looks.
This looks like Ariel Awani. What the hell?
He just looks like an average like cab driver or something. Like he's got the
Whoa.
build. He's got the
Whoa.
build. If you
This
see
guy
him on the,
beat our ass, boy.
that's what I'm saying though. But he can
He's
actually
5'8",
fight.
so yeah.
But I don't think he's a grappler. So I think
He's
if it's a
38.
striking match, if O'Malley takes it seriously, I think O'Malley should win no problem.
I'm not a big O'Malley fan, to be honest with you. So I'm going to be rooting for... I got O'Malley winning, but I wish the other guy wins. Now, Alex Pereira or Cyril Gane?
Alex Pereira by murder.
I have a hot take, brother.
But left hook murder.
I have a hot take.
No, I don't care.
I don't know how Cyril Gane is just going to take this. I hate you. I want Alex Pereira to win, but in my heart, I feel like he might get knocked out. He might get knocked out with a heavyweight strength, dog.
No.
I sadly believe it. And if it happens, you
Alex
heard
Pereira,
it here first. You heard it here first.
He's going to turn Cyril Gane into a meme, bro. He's going to meme him.
I want that to happen.
That left is going to hit him so nasty, bro.
I just don't know if
Bro, Alex walks around at 240 normally. Now you're asking him to gain strength?
I don't know, dog. That might have some issues.
I'm just saying, bro. He's going to kill him.
It's his first fight at this weight, bro.
Okay. This is also, I think, this is Ilya's first defensive title at this weight.
That's like 100% completely different, though. Ilya's like...
Because he killed
top
Charles.
G.
But like,
A top
okay.
G, bro.
All
Come
right.
on.
Everyone
Did
say
you
the
not
same
hear
thing.
Ilya say, I've lost my kids. I've lost my wife. The only thing I have is you. Oh, hell no, bro. Nah, this...
Ilya by death.
I got Cyril Gane. I want Alex Pereira to win.
I think two people are going to be like...
In my parlay, it will say Cyril Gane.
I I think we're gonna see 2 people medevac from the White House, and it's gonna be Cyril Gahn and
Justin Gaethje. Oh my God, bro. Oh, Justin Gaethje, dog. I'm rooting for you. I am. I'm rooting for you to the fact that you don't get murdered. Because this guy literally said, I have no game plan. Here's the game plan. I'm here to kill you first round. Did you see that Pat McAfee when they talked this morning?
I saw the press conference for the actual UFC. It's just ridiculous. Like, Ilya's locked in, bro. He said,
I promise you I'm not going to shoot once. Justin's like, oh, you're going to say that until I punch you in your mouth. He's like, no, I promise you I'm taking your head off. I'm like, oh, bro, I love this. Please.
Justin just looks like someone that just can be hit in the face. Like, it's just like one of those things where it's just like.
Are you a Justin Gaethje fan or no?
I was rooting for Max when they fought.
Did you believe that Max was gonna win?
Yeah, 100%. I love Max as a fighter.
Nah,
but
I knew good.
Justin is just one of those, like, I know he's gonna.
Did you root for Sean O'Malley?
For what fight?
Oh no, Patty Pimblett and Justin. Did you think Patty was gonna win?
I thought Patty would grapple with him more. But Patty's a dog. He went striking wise, and Justin will mess you up if he can get you with those wild strikes.
Yeah,
I just think Ilya. That's kind of like, I think he's a wild striker. You know, it's like
he's a striker.
He's not technical though, and Ilya literally explained that. I think Ilya is a technical striker that has a shit ton of power.
I would say that. Yeah, I would say that. I wouldn't call Justin Gaethje a wild striker though. I wouldn't say that.
Homie, when you're throwing bombs, like I said, I'm not saying Justin Gaethje isn't strong. I'm not saying Justin Gaethje isn't like a good.
I'm not accusing you of saying that either, brother.
It just sounds like when you say like, you know.
It just sounds like you're like underrating the fact that he can knock a dude out. I'm just saying. Cool. And remember, it was freaking Patty Pimblett. That guy's.
You couldn't knock him out.
That guy, what do they call him? A Schauser? He has a chin for a chin for a chin, dog. It don't matter. You can hit him with a bus, a train. That boy's still getting up.
I just know I've seen Justin Gaethje get knocked out before, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, and this is what I'm predicting. He's going to get knocked out by Ilya. In a twisted turn of events, if Justin Gaethje actually wins, I'm going to be cheering for him.
Put that in your parlay, bro.
I will not put that in my parlay. I will not, because of what I've seen from Ilya.
He will be medevaced.
Ilya has taken out one of my favorite fighters, so I'm not betting against that man. Hell no.
Yeah, bro.
You go ahead.
Ever since he killed Max and Charles, I was just like, God damn, this is ridiculous.
That Charles one was disgusting.
Yeah.
And
that was at lightweight.
Also Volk, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my guys.
I kind of expected that from like the Volk one though, to be honest with you.
Nah, bro. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The Max one I had more hope for.
Oh, yeah. If you have more hope for Max than Volk, you're insane, dog.
He lasted longer.
You're insane. You're insane.
He was actually piecing him up. Did you watch both fights?
Yes, bro. No.
You did not watch the Max fight. It was like at 5 in the morning. There was insane.
How much?
Did you watch all 3?
If you're watching this, I think I watched that with Vince.
Vince isn't real.
And Jay. Oh, yeah. These are actually AI created people. They don't exist.
Nah, shout out Vince.
Nah. Hell yeah, bro. What the hell? Come on, dog. Locked in, twin. I'm excited for the fight. So I honestly hope that every fight's a
it's on
banger.
A Sunday. It pisses me off that it's on a Sunday.
Nah, I'm actually happy.
It takes away from like the UFC mantra, bro. It's always been Saturday. There's never been a fight on a Sunday.
I'm actually sure there's have been a fight on a Sunday.
Not pay-per-view.
We can fact check that later. I'm almost 100%. Well,
it probably has.
No.
Bro,
was that Sean Strickland one on a Sunday?
No.
It wasn't. It felt like a. It felt like
Go
it was
ahead,
a Sunday.
just look at the last couple pay-per-views. It's always on a Saturday.
All right, I'm opening it up with my 2%.
But yeah, just I'm just like shook because I'm so used to it being on Saturday. Are you sure it's on a Sunday? Are you just lying to the people?
It literally says June 14th, Sunday. Yeah. What you want me to do, player? You want me to lie to them? What was May 9th? Now I got to go into a calendar because they don't tell me the dates. Now we just look crazy.
It up online.
Nah, too much time. No, that was a Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
Maybe because it's a special, they just wanted it to be a standalone thing.
America. I don't know.
There you go. It's America.
You have anything else?
For that, no. I think it's going to be a great card. And I'm glad that we don't have to pay pay-per-view money for it.
Why?
It's going to be on Paramount
Oh yeah,
Plus.
Paramount Plus. I forgot. You still got to pay money for it though.
Not pay-per-view money, though. That's
That's
$100.
true. First of all, I wasn't paying for it in
Yeah.
the first place.
Okay.
You think Dana White? You think you gonna take my money, buddy? Gotcha. But then he really came at Stream East, and I said, "Oh, what you do, Dana? Stop it, please."
But I think in terms
need
of that,
my-
we should have a great.
Not gonna say
We
the
have
other
a
one.
great sports weekend.
Yeah, you really messed that up. I thought I was gonna have
God
an
forbid.
eventful Saturday. Now I know I
You
can't
still
even
are.
do.
Game 5.
Man, that game
FIFA.
is gonna be sad. I don't
You
even
got
want to watch
baseball. We
it.
didn't even mention baseball. But it's just one of those things that it's just like, obviously, the summer's coming. Then we got football coming up. Just like sports is going to be it's going to be a great time for sports right now.
Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, dog. I want that Alex Pereira fight to be like a blow on blow, like meat on meat. You feel me? I want to see some crazy striking that fight, dog. And the Justin Gaethje one too. I want him to stay alive long enough for it to look crazy, like that Joshua Van fight, bro.
I want to see just Ilya go in, one punch, bah, kill Justin.
No, I don't want that. That's never
In front
that
of
fun.
all the Americans.
That's not fun.
In
bro.
front
That's
of
not
in
fun.
front of everyone
That's
that
not
have him
fun.
point at everybody, just like, you know.
That's not fun.
But in terms of this episode, just a quick recap. We're trying to give you guys live, like quicker analysis of games because they're happening from day to day, so you can see our reactions to that gut-wrenching Spurs loss.
Trying to give you the daily news,
Yeah.
basically.
All right, then, guys. We will see you next time.
Peace.